Hi guys, today we are back reading Icebreaker, a #1 New York Times bestseller by Hannah Grace, chapter 14. If you want to check out the previous chapters, make sure to check out my page where you can find all the chapters before, etc., etc. Also, this is live with commentary, so I will be giving my live reaction as I read it. Yeah. Alright, chapter 14. Nathan. Sometimes I don't use the brain I've been given. It's embarrassing, and I'm going to own up and say I deserve the round of silent treatment coming my way. I'm a fucking douchebag, possibly the biggest douchebag that's ever existed. What kind of person has a woman under them and the woman they've been dreaming about for weeks and tells them that they don't want to fuck them when she's asking for a condom? Okay. I couldn't have picked a more vulnerable time to reject her. I didn't even mean to. I hope she understands that. Even if she does, I will still hurt her. Even with the best intentions. I was drunk and jealous after she tried to get into my bedroom with Ryan's code. I fucked everything up because I was petty. No, you weren't petty. You were just, not a whore like she is. Great work, Hawkins. I wanted to show her I don't only want her when I'm drunk. I want her all the time. I like her spark, and I want to get to know her, but I will and truly fumbled the bag. I only realized she wasn't there when I rolled over, half asleep, to wrap my arms around her. She'd obviously waited until I'd fallen asleep, not that I blame her. Since I woke up, I've been calling her, but her phone is going straight to voicemail. She only gave me her number last night, and I practically died of shock. After she came, she was cute and sleepy and docile, curled up on my lap, babbling nonsense, asking me lots of questions, and looking up at me with her big blue eyes. I grabbed my phone from my pocket to check the time, and she muttered about not putting in her eye line so she didn't see all the news I got sent. I unlocked it and handed it to her, telling her to enjoy herself, and she went to her contacts and typed in her number. What should I save me as? Your name is usually a good place to start, I teased. She giggled away, tapping her nails on the back of my phone. That's boring. I want to be slut from the Uber. No, that's a little long. Uber slut. Perfect. I couldn't help but snort. You can't be serious, Anastasia, I challenged, but she was already tapping away happily. So now I'm stuck trying to get hold of Uber slut. Uber slut. Answer the phone, Stas, please. Answer your phone or I'm changing your name. You'll have to be something boring like Stasi or Anastasia. No more Uber slut. I hope you were sober enough to remember that conversation. The last thing I fucking need is her thinking I'm actually calling her a slut. After staring at my bedroom ceiling for an hour and receiving 0 calls and texts, I finally dragged myself out of bed. JJ, Robbie, and Lola were eating in the kitchen when I finally make it downstairs. They look like hungover pieces of shit, but they're all laughing. Well, until I appear, and then Lola's eyes narrow. Bed cold, Hawkins? Dragging my hand down my face, I awkwardly shuffle towards them. I lean my elbows across the kitchen island and prepare myself for the torture. I know, Lols, I know. How do you know so quickly? You haven't even been home yet. Because we saw her trying to sneak out of here, in your t-shirt, an hour after you two snuck upstairs. For once, JJ and Robbie aren't saying a word. They're staring into a cereal bowl like it's the most exciting thing they've ever seen. I've been calling her, but she's not answering. What's your apartment number? I'll drive over there. Have you taken too many hits to the head, hockey boy? She's upstairs. She picks up her coffee mug and brings it to her lips, still glowering at me over the rim. I wasn't going to let her into an Uber drunk and sad wearing just a t-shirt. She slept in Henry's room. And where did Henry sleep? I asked calmly as I could manage. I don't know. Probably snuggled up next to her. Her smile is huge, borderline sinister. They haven't come down yet. You know what they say about men in the morning being glorious? He's so sweet and kind. It's always the quiet ones, you know. Henry will treat her real good. I can still hear her cackling laughing when I'm halfway up the stairs, definitely too hungry to be running anywhere. You're not funny, Lola. Henry's room is right next to mine, so the fact that I haven't heard a peep is a good sign. I knock on the door and wait for someone to tell me to come in. Now that I'm sitting outside the door, I can hear laughing. I knock again, but nobody answers. Fuck it. 4 zeros because Henry's too scared of being locked out of his room and not being able to get any of his things. So she's under the covers, bare face, wet hair with the coffee mug between her hands. She's chuckling away at something Henry was saying, but when she spots me, her face drops a little before forcing a smile. Much to my... Wait, pause. Hold on. So, you're sleeping in another man's room, your wet hair, trying to give the bad impression to this guy. I genuinely hate Anastasia. She's such a whore. Like, I know that's like a really bad thing to say about a woman, but I feel like she wants to be known as that because she's just like being passed around. Even though Henry probably didn't do anything, it's the fact that she knows what this looks like and she's doing it anyways. Like, there's no way you can't say you don't want attention. She's not a girl's girl. She's a guy's girl, and she's not even that because she's just like fumbling with all these guys on the hockey team. She's gonna cause like a falling out or something on the team, and I feel like that's probably like a plot twist or something that's later. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Anyways, much to my delight, Henry is still sitting on his half-inflated air mattress on the floor. He looks between the two of us and stands. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. He shovels past me awkwardly, and when I can hear him on the stairs, I step into the room and sit at the bottom of the bed. She sits up and rests her head on the headboard, rests against the headboard. She's still wearing my t-shirt, and fuck me, she's beautiful. Stassi, I'm so sorry. She gives me the same forced smile. You don't need to apologize to me, Nathan. You're allowed to withdraw consent at any time. I'd never be mad at you for changing your mind. She takes a deep breath, leaning into her mug on the bedside table. Stas, stop. I interrupted, inching close to her. I'm so glad that you know that, and you're right, but it's not the case here. I wasn't withdrawing anything. I'm jealous. God, I feel like shit admitting this. I thought if we had sex, you'd wake up in the morning and disappear. I hate you being mad at me, and every time I seem to break into an icy fucking fortress you put up, something happens, and I'm back to square one. She listens to everything I say, no arguing, no eye rolls, no sass. I struggle with rejection, she says softly. I've never been good at it, even as a little kid. I felt rejected and overwhelmed last night. I only wanted to hook up, and you started talking about not sharing me. She shuffles on the bed, fiddling with the ends of her hair, and I can tell this is uncomfortable for her. I feel like you want a relationship or something more than I'm offering. I'm really attracted to you, Nate, but we hardly know each other. I'm sorry for leaving. I just didn't like it, and it made me want to get away from the situation. She's right. I like her, and I haven't even considered what she wants. I like that you know how to share your feelings. She snorts and brings her knees to her chest, pulling my t-shirt over them to hug herself tightly. I've had so much fucking therapy. It's taken years for me to say I struggle with rejection. Dr. Andrews will always be happy I managed to apply it to real-life situations. You can be the star patient, listen. I'm sorry you felt rejected. It wasn't my intention. This is so fucking awkward. I want to ride your dick, Nathan, not to cause drama. Okay? I thought this was supposed to be like a sentimental conversation. Why'd you have to bring sex into it, Anastasia, you freak? I need to be honest. I'm not into the whole exclusive thing. That's what bops say. Oh my gosh. I don't like the commitment. I don't have the time. My schedule is full as is. Bro, so you want to be a pick-me for life? She couldn't be more direct and clear. I don't like any of it, other than the bit where she said she wanted to ride my dick because I like that. But I can't fault her for not communicating. I hear you, Alan. Loud and clear. Commentophobe got you. For the record, now that we're on the same page, you can ride my dick anytime you want. Why'd we have to break this down to sex? This whole book is about sex. Like, can there actually not be, like, I don't know, real emotions, real feelings or something? Maybe that's later to come, but you guys are just freaks. There's no emotional buildup. You guys aren't emotionalizing with each other. This is gross. This is lust. You are lusting. Where's the love? There's supposed to be love. This is supposed to be a romance book. You guys are just lusting over each other. Oh, Nate, she coos in the cutest and most patronizing way possible, shooting me a smile that goes ear to ear. I'm not drunk anymore. You're back on my shit list, buddy. I'll consider taking you off when you give me back my rink. I thought it was probation. When did it become a shit list? Am I at least at the top of your list? Am I number one? You're definitely number one. Being number one on Stassi's shit list is the easiest job I've ever had. We trained before her and Aaron every day this week because of some shit Brady got them doing to learn from their mistakes at regionals. The problem is that every day this week we started late and finished late because of some rant Faulkner has been on. She's been standing silently, seething with her arms crossed tightly across her chest, trying to murder me with her eyes. Stassi, I try to get off the ice and would have to walk past her. Don't even start, Nathan. Not unless you want me to beat you with your hockey stick. She says it so calmly, It was even more terrifying than if she were screaming, and the goosebumps would spread all over my body. Yesterday we were busy winning our game in San Diego, so she had the rink to herself, but today I don't think I'll get out of here in one piece. I can see her peripheral vision as I move up and down the rink. She's wearing baby blue outfit today. The soft and delicate color feels weirdly unsuitable for someone full of rage. While I can't see her body, I'd put my money on it clinging to her every curve, so at least it'll be the last thing I see when she murders me. I spot her arguing with Aaron, which pleases me more than it should, but distracts me enough for JJ to bash into me, sending me flying into the boards. Pay attention, dickhead. Looking up at the clock, I know we're a good 15 minutes over. Faulkner has said we don't stop until he says so. So as long as Brady isn't standing there tapping on her foot impatiently, he is prepared to push his luck. Every muscle is aching since he's working. That's like we're the fucking Navy SEALs. And what the fuck is she doing? She's scanning into the middle of the rink and with a look of sheer determination on her face. And she looks like, is she starting her fucking routine? She's gonna get flattened. And where the fuck is Aaron or Brady? Stassi, get off the ice. Wait, so you just skate on the ice while they're playing hockey? Like, cop? I swear. How would I describe her? She's like Bella from Twilight. She's the biggest pick-me ever. Like, what are you trying to prove here? What are you trying to prove here? Absolutely fucking nothing, bro. Get off the ice. She doesn't even look at me. She just holds up her middle finger. Bro, that was so rude and uncalled for. And carries on as the guys skate around her. Bobby skates up beside me. She's gonna get hurt, Cap. You gotta do something. Yeah, maybe hit her so she can get off the fucking ice because what she just did was dumb as fuck. She's pissing me off a lot. I hate this book so much because this one character, Stassi, she doesn't even look that good on the front cover, is the biggest fucking pick-me ever. Like, get off the fucking ice. What are you fucking doing, dumbass? She's floating around the rink between the guys, and I feel like I'm trying to catch a fucking butterfly. A vision in blue spinning and gliding unfazed in the danger she's in. Half the guys haven't even spotted her. How? She's wearing fucking blue, bro. So they haven't slowed down, and embarrassingly, I'm struggling to catch up to her. Captain of the hockey team, so I can't even keep up with a 5'4" figure skater? I'm never gonna live this down. She finally slows down and does some fancy spinning shit, and I close the gap, scooping her up on my shoulder, ignoring her squeal of horror. Her fists bang against my back, and it's a good day to be wearing protective equipment. And you're sitting there letting this happen? She's being a fucking tantrum baby. Like, this woman is pissing me off. There was no fucking reason to do this shit but to be a fucking pick-me, bro. And y'all are letting this shit happen. Like, where's the coach? Where's the coach? This is why we have checks and balances. She's a freaking rich girl who's not used to getting told no. So she just does whatever the fuck she wants like she's the center of the fucking world. She's pissing me off and somebody needs to cop her ass. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I haven't even said a word, but she knows it's me. Nate Hawkins, put me down now. My hand is gripping the back of her thigh to keep her in place, and I give it a squeeze. Shut up, Anastasia. Are you trying to get yourself another head injury? She's trying to wiggle off, but my grip is too tight. So all she can do is hit me, and frankly, I've had worse. Stop telling me to shut up. Put me down, Nathan. The anger is seeping through into every syllable, and I know I'm in for it as soon as I put her down. Sometimes you guys just need to slap a bitch. I know that's not something I should say, but bitches like this, sometimes just drop her. Let her get hit. Just let it happen. Put her in her place. Because you're trying to be playful and flirty, but this kind of behavior it's annoying. It's very annoying. So sometimes you just need to drop her. Just drop her. Let her get that head injury. Let her not compete. Let her learn her place. Just drop her. Do something. Please, stop entertaining this. There are practically flames in her eyes when I put her back on the ground behind the boards where she'll be safe. Her cheeks are flushed red, fists clutching at her sides. Her hands fly up in the air, fingers linking together as she shakes her head exasperated. Chest heaving. I'm trying to concentrate on her anger and not her tits, but it's hard. And if you ever, her eyes lock with me, I know I'm frozen on the spot. Her voice dangerously low. Ever Touch me again, Nathan Hawkins. I will make sure the only job you can ever get on the ice is a Zamboni driver. Understood? I bite my tongue because fuck, I want to kiss her so bad right now. Her hands have moved to her hips, and she's so fucking hot when she's mad at me. Understood. Please hit her. I'm sorry. I shouldn't encourage violence, but sometimes you can tell by what she's said previously. She's a bop who can't understand rejection, but sometimes you just need to not let people be in their comfort zones, because if you're gonna accept all of her quarrels at you every time, she is going to be the most annoying person ever, and somehow you're turned on by this, which I don't see how. She's annoying. She's one of those annoying girls who thinks what she's doing is okay and everyone's entertaining it. How? I have no clue, but do something. Stop being so fucking lusty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Tell her to shut the fuck up. She's acting like a dumb bitch right now. Sorry for all the cussing. Yeah. You're overrunning and you're fucking up my schedule. I have plans tonight and I'm gonna be late if you don't get off the freaking ice and let me practice. What are your plans? She huffs, crossing her arms across her chest. Nothing you need to be involved in. Hawkins, coach shouts, pulling my attention back on the ice. Finish up. I take one last look at her. You look beautiful today. Her mouth opens and closes, most definitely not expecting that. The anger in her face begins to dissolve, and her eyes soften, almost like magic. A split second passes, and it disappears. Oh, fuck off, Nathan, she shouts, and stopping away from me. How are you turned on by this? She's so mean, and she's so rude, and she's such a fucking bop, and she doesn't have common interests as you. Please throw her back in the ocean, bro. Throw her back in the ocean. When she said she doesn't want to be exclusive, that was automatically a red flag. Please let this bitch go. There's no emotional buildup. If there was some emotional buildup, I could understand. But she's just a bop. From the first 120, we are on page 126, and she has no emotional buildup. Please throw her back in the ocean. Oh my goodness. I feel like a detective trying to work out where she's going to tonight. You're stalking her now too? She's not that special, bro. She's not that special. Stalker is the word cops would use. Nate, Henry informs me from another side of the room. I would even put it past him to know where she's going. He probably asked, and she told him. That's how shit works with these two, isn't it? I pull my phone and hope she takes pity on me now she's tired from practice. Uber slut. Where are you going tonight? Who is this? You know who this is. I think you have the wrong number, sorry. I don't think so. Are you going to a party? Meeting some bikers. Big ones, full of sperm. Like, what? What is this commentary? What is this dialogue? Great choice of film to reference. Such a brat. Tell you what, Nick Hawkins. You find me before midnight and you can finally fuck this pretty little mouth of mine. That way I won't be able to be such an impatient, bossy little brat. Deal? You're gonna look so good with my cock in your mouth. Happy hunting. Anastasia has an affinity for using my own words against me, but now she's giving me the perfect incentive to find her? Shit, Henry is right. I sound like a stalker? Like, oh my gosh, is there no love in this book? Do you guys not love each other? And the next chapter is chapter 15. And according to Google, these two are gonna fuck so hard in this chapter that it literally gets 20,000 views on YouTube every day just for this one chapter. You fucking freaks. I hate this book so much because there's no emotional buildup. There's no emotional buildup. These guys are just fucking. And that's fine, but you don't need 420 something pages of fucking, bro, just to be spaced out by this fake commentary ass dialogue. There's no emotional buildup between these freaky ass encounters, and yet I'm reading this for 100. I'm on page 120. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Anyways, that was chapter 14. It was something. Yeah. Make sure to subscribe so that you can be notified when I post chapter 15. I feel like I'm gonna be a bit more engorged. I think that was not the right word. Enraged would be a better word. Yeah. Bye.